Okay, this is numbers 41 through 50. The first one few are good. When you get to number 44, it gets a little bit trickier. So we're going to do this the same way we did before. 4 divided by 2 gives you 1/2. And then you look where the bigger ones are. I have x to the 4, x to the 4. Same thing on the top and the bottom. They cancel. I've got 3 and 1, so there's more y's on the top. 3 take away 1 gives me 2 y's on the top. And that's your answer. You could get rid of this 1 if you want and just write y squared over 2. Doesn't matter. Your choice. Oh, I lied. This one is a negative. So on this guy, you've got this negative 4 here. So 2 stays on the bottom. There's a 2. Now, you don't want negative exponents. You need to get rid of them. And to get rid of negative exponents, you cross the line, change the sign. So technically, this guy comes down here and becomes m to the 4th on the bottom. And so then there's nothing left on the top. And so then you got 4 m's and 4 m's gives you 8 m's n to the 4th. Okay, so again, the negative comes down to the bottom. Everything else is positive down here, so there's nothing left, so you put a 1 as a placeholder. 43 is kind of like the first half. The 3's cancel out. You've got 4 x's and 3 x's, so 4 minus 3 just gives you x. Now, this guy looks like a hot mess. So I'm going to move where all my negatives are. I'm going to get 3 over 2. I'm going to move things around. The x squared stays. I'm going to move this guy down and make him x to the 1. And I'm going to move this guy down and make him y. I'm going to move this guy up and make him y to the 4. So I'm just flip-flopping where all my negatives are. And now I'm going to do what I've been doing. 3 over 2 does not cancel, so I have 3 on top, 2 on the bottom. I've got 2 plus 1 gives me 3 x's. There's 4 and 1, so there's more y's on the top. And so that gives me 4 take away 1 gives me 3. So that's what you should get for number 44. Okay, let's go to the next one. 45 says 2m to the 4 n squared over m to the negative 4. So I've got this negative exponent I don't want, so I'm going to move him up. So I have 2m to the 4 n squared m to the 4. I'm going to add like terms, add the exponent, so you get 2m to the 4 plus 4 is 8n squared. Number 46 is, lots of negatives again, m to the negative 1, n to the negative 4 over 3n m to the negative 1. So I'm going to get rid of all my negatives first. So I'm going to put this guy on the bottom. I'm going to put my 3 first, I lied. This guy on the bottom, m. This guy on the bottom, n to the 4. This guy stays on the bottom, and this guy goes to the top. And then I'm going to do some canceling. I've got 3 on the bottom, and then m and m cancel. And then I have 4, 5 n's. There's nothing left on the top, so I have to put a 1 as a placeholder there. Number 47. 47 says 3y over 4y to the 3rd. And so I leave the 3 over 4. And then I have, where are my more y's? Nothing's negative, so I'm just going to leave it. There's more y's on the bottom. And so I have 3 take away 1 gives me 2 y's. Okay, just a couple more on this one. I'll leave that up for you for a second. 48 says 3m to the 3rd n to the 4 over 3mn. So I have 3 and 3 cancel. I have more m's on the top. And so I have 3 take away 1 gives me 2 m's. And then more n's on the top. 4 take away 1 gives me 3 n's. No negatives. Number 49 says 4n to the negative 4 over m to the negative 2n to the 3. And so I'm going to move my negatives first. Let's put the positives. I have a 4 and I have n to the 3. Those don't move. This n comes down and becomes n to the 4th on the bottom. This m comes up and becomes m squared on the top. If I put things together, I have 4m squared. On the bottom, I've got 3n's and 4n's gives me 7n's. And then one more. Number 50 says, ooh, nice and easy. 4x over x. You're just going to cancel what's the same. The x's cancel out, and all you're left with is 4.